What's up, everyone? Got some more stuff, as always. I know, super exciting. But, as always, I want to show you guys what I got. First up is a new record for the collection. Alcoa Parlor Tricks, and this is actually a side project from one of my favorite hardcore bands, newer hardcore bands, Defeater. This is actually the vocalist's little side project. It's like acoustic style, I don't know, rocks, almost singer-songwriter kind of stuff. I mean, he's got a band backing him for this, but it's kind of along the lines of, I don't know, just acoustic-based stuff. So, yeah, very happy to get this. I haven't actually listened to this yet. It comes with a digital download for it, and I really like their first album that he put out, and yeah, happy to get this. I totally forgot this was even coming out, and I saw it. I saw Defeater over the weekend, and first show I've been to in forever. I never go to shows anymore, but being one of my favorite bands right over the past 7-8 years, I just wanted to go see them again, and really like this Alcoa's first record, so happy to get this. It's on this cool, like, reddish, not quite burgundy vinyl, but very happy to get that. And it's only $10, unlike the record stores that fucking charge you like $20 a goddamn record now, which is ridiculous. I mean, video game collecting has got kind of shitty, but records have fucking just gotten ridiculous too. Some of the stuff just goes for way too much money. Even new records, like I said, if you go to a record store, they're like 16 to 20 bucks just for a single LP, which is way too much in my opinion. That's how much I'd pay for a double LP. So it's just, if I buy any more records, it's just going to be off of distro sites or label sites or just from the band themselves, even though I don't go to shows anymore, but I'd rather do it that way than pay these ridiculously inflated record prices, especially on records that are out of print now for older pressings. It's just getting crazy. So but like anything, once it gets popular, it just gets a little out of hand. So on to the video games. Lately I've been in a very big shooter mood. I've played a lot of shooters, but I've never really gotten into them, like really into them, like trying to get good at them. So I don't know, I've just felt like playing them recently, and I actually picked up a few. I'm having a lot of fun, and I'm slowly trying to get better and better at them, so, you know, I can actually be somewhat decent at them. I can play, you know, hopefully play through and get pretty far on one credit or whatever. Some games you only have so many continues, and I can't even finish the game, so picking up some of those. And first up, let's start with game store stuff. We'll start with the shooter since I was just talking about them. Got all these from a store for about 30-something bucks. Most of it was credit that I had left over. And I got Biohazard Battle on the Genesis. Cool shooter, all insect themed. It's pretty cool. This game is not exactly what I thought it was for some reason. It's like a third-person shooter, almost. I think it's kind of like Space Harrier, I'm not sure. Galaxy Force 2. I hear it's not also not the best game, but whatever. Also picked up Gradius 3. This store always has this game, and I never pick it up, and I decided I had to go get it while I could, because I know as soon as I was going there to get it, they're not going to have it anymore, and I wouldn't be able to find it anywhere. So happy to finally get that. It's cool so far. It's just kind of slow because the Super Nintendo is just slower when it comes to shooters. So Genesis has definitely got the cooler shooters, in my opinion, that I've played so far. So I also got Capcom Classics Mini Mix, and I actually picked this up because it has, shit, what did it have on it? It had Bionic Commando, something else, oh, Strider, I think, and then actually Mighty Final Fight. And I'm not going to shell out a bunch of money for Mighty Final Fight. And the only other way to get this in North America, I believe, is on the Wii U Virtual Console. And this was only a few dollars. So, yeah, I can play this on my Retron 5 on the TV and finally get to play Mighty Final Fight. So happy to get that. Also picked up Image Fight for the NES. Don't really know a ton about this game. I know it's a shooter, but IREM seems to make some decent games, so happy to get that. And then these last two I kind of just picked up because they caught my eye. Gun Valkyrie for the Xbox. Had a cool cover and had Sega on it, so figured I'd see what it's about. And then Ninja Assault for the PS2, which is like a gun con game. And I have a gun con too for the PS2, so I'll have to give this a try eventually. So that is it for this store. Oh, I actually got this with some credit too a few days prior, and that's Story of Seasons on the 3DS. Yeah, I really just wanted to play this. I enjoy the Harvest Moon series. Very cool games. I actually haven't really played the Harvest Moon games since PS1 and GameCube, so really enjoyed the two games I played on those, and I've kind of just played a little bit of other ones here and there, so, but I haven't really gotten into this, but happy to get this finally. Been looking to get that. I just didn't want to shell out $40 out of pocket, but I just traded in stuff I didn't need, so it all worked out. Next up, I got this from Best Buy. They had a cool little sale going on a few weeks ago or something, and this ended up being like less than $6 ship, and that's Sin and Punishment Star Successor. You see that $50 price tag. Like I said, it was only like $6, and I actually already have a copy of this, but mine isn't in the greatest shape. It's not bad, but the manual's a little tattered, and for $6 I'll pick up a sealed copy, so I'll probably just keep this around until I feel like getting rid of the other one or whatever, I don't know. Next up is some garage sale stuff, which really isn't a lot. I've been going to the flea market, and there's not a lot of garage sales around. I only see a couple. Hopefully this weekend is good because it's going to be really warm, and slowly it seems like more and more happen every week. But yeah, I mean, so far it's just kind of been like whatever, but I still enjoy going and looking. But at garage sales, I found Columns for the Sega Genesis. This is complete. I got that for like $2, I think. I don't know, I didn't have it, so I picked it up. Never really played Columns, so don't really know what it's know how it plays. I know it's a puzzle game, so I also picked this up for $2 because I didn't have it for the GameCube collection yet, and that's Harry Potter Quidditch World Cup. It's Harry Potter, you know. So here's some more stuff from some different stores. I picked up a complete copy of Kid Nicky Radical Ninja. I do believe this looks like it's kind of faded on the front. You see the pink's kind of lighter. At least it looks like it's faded. I'm pretty sure the box was not colored this way. But I've been meaning to pick this up, and $6 for a complete copy. That's, you know, I'll pick up complete games if they're that cheap, especially ones that I've been looking to get. So happy to get that. To go along with the shooter stuff, I also got Xanac on the NES inbox, no manual, and this actually has some stickers on it, rental stickers on the sides and on the top, and Not the prettiest cart, but for the box and the cart, it's only $10, so I've been wanting to play this game, so happy to get that for $10. And the box isn't in too bad a shape, so yeah, even though it's got this previously viewed rental sticker on the back, but whatever. NES games in the box are not the easiest thing to come by. And then at that same store, I also picked up for $5 Mad Maestro. Very interesting looking game. Happy to get this. It's one of those kind of quirky looking titles, so cool to get that. And then another store I picked up for $6, Title Legends 2. No manual, unfortunately, but that was a really good deal for $6 anyways, and I've been really wanting to get this because there's a lot of very cool shooters on here, and so far I've just been playing Metal Black and Darius Gaiden, and both those games are fucking sweet. So if you see this, pick it up, because it's got a lot of very cool games, and some of them are very expensive to get them on their original systems. So yeah, it seems like these collections, the second one always appeals to me more than the first one, because the first one is always like, you know, the standards of, you know, whatever company it is, but this one has a lot of like the hidden gems, I feel like. And I mean, for Darius Gaiden alone, this is definitely worth picking up. And at that same store, I wasn't sure if I was going to pick this up, because I was like, don't really know if I want to play it, but I knew it was a really good deal on the game, so I just picked it up anyways. I'm going to keep it, you know, and if I ever feel like trading it or whatever, at least I'm not out anything. So that's Jurassic Park Operation Genesis on the PS2, and this was, they actually only had for $24, which is a really good deal. It is complete with the manual. The only thing is, which isn't a big deal, is that the clips for the manual are broken off, but I've got a bunch of extra PS2 cases, so I can just swap that out really easy. But the disc is really nice, the manual's good, and overall in good shape. It's not like it's something I wouldn't like to play. I mean, it seems pretty cool how you build your own park and stuff, because I used to love playing Theme Park on the PS1, and I played a little bit of Roller Coaster Tycoon a really long time ago. Wasn't like super into it like some people, but seems like a cool thing. But now that, you know, PS2, this kind of stuff is a little dated, so not something I'm just going to drop everything to play. But being as this one is a, you know, a little pricier and kind of unique, wanted to pick that up while I could. So I kind of would have felt bad if I just passed on it. So happy to get that. The very last thing I got off a Facebook group, which I'm very cool to get. Another thing I don't really try to collect for, but something I couldn't pass on. So for $20 off a guy on Facebook, I got the Pikachu N64 with the controller. And this being right in front of my face, this thing reeks of fucking smoke. It's gross. This thing needs to be cleaned, but it works. You can hear a rattling in the controller, but the controller works fine. So 64 isn't my favorite thing in the world, but for $20 you can't pass on this. Yeah, I feel like I should just try and not try, but if I find all the colors for the 64s, just collect them all, because I mean, I've just been coming across them. Like, I have the regular one, I have the green one, I found a nice blue one last year, and I found this Pokemon one, so it's like, I don't know, they're just kind of falling into my lap. But yeah, definitely cool to get this. Not something you see every day, and for, you know, for a cheap price, definitely a cool thing to pick up. So yeah, that's about all I picked up. over the past few weeks. So I hope you guys enjoyed me showing you stuff. I'm going to try and put up some more varied videos from time to time instead of being mostly pickups. So like I said, hopefully I'll be doing a record collection video soon and just some other stuff. We'll see. I don't know. I'm just going to do what I feel like doing and hopefully you guys like it. So anyways, thanks for watching. Catch you later.